I know y'all heard me talk a lot of times about the McCabin and how it came to be, and also mentioned to y'all about my little bitty wife and how if it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't be sitting here at the McCabin because her drive and her motivation and her relentless pursuit of what she wanted drove us to where we're at now. And this is my little wife here, Donna. She's the one that told me we're going to quit our jobs and we're going to go back to Alabama from Tennessee, and we're going to build this log house. And I told y'all in a previous video, my response to that was, "Woman, you've lost your mind. You're crazy." And it took her a couple of weeks to convince me. But again, her powers of persuasion are such that I didn't have any choice. I didn't feel like, but let's just go to Alabama.
You had a choice.
I did have a choice, but not to pursue what I thought we wanted and what we thought we wanted. We didn't have a choice. We had to make it happen. So that's what we done. She was sitting in her office practically every day researching how can we get the kit. It's a kit home. It's a kit log home, but it is a log home. And she called me one day and she says, "Come to my office. I got something to show you." And what she showed me was the deal that she had found. And I told her, them folks ain't got no logs. They just want to get our money. Had to put 10% down and call them folks, and you tell them that we're going to come up there and look at the logs. We're going to come see them because I don't believe we got any. I don't believe they're going to sell us some logs at that price. So she did. And we drove from Pulaski, Tennessee to Birmingham, Alabama, or Huntsville.
I can't remember where it was.
Must have been, it had to have been Huntsville.
Huntsville, I'm thinking.
And flew from Huntsville to Rockmount, North Carolina, and looked at the logs, and we cut them a check. But anyway, we pursued this after probably how many years did we talk about this house?
Probably 15 years. 10, 15 years.
10 to 15 years. Because when we met, I had aspirations early on. They were like, okay, one day I'd like to live in a log house. That was prior to our meeting. And in her yearbook, an entry in her yearbook, or I guess senior year.
Mm-hmm.
The senior year was that one day I'll be living in a log house with 2 or 3 kids and a swimming pool. And here we sit. So it was quite amazing how that happened. That we would sell the house that we had here in Alabama, move to Tennessee, was going to work up there for a while and make some money because we had some pretty good paying jobs. And then she comes up with this brilliant idea, let's quit our jobs and go home and build this house back to Alabama. It was crazy. So
I thought it was a marvelous idea.
Yeah, it was a marvelous idea, I guess, from your perspective. And it ultimately worked out. And I've told people, we've told this story a lot of times, that I really believe there was some divine intervention in this, because everything came together in such a way that you would never believe the things that happened that fell into place for us to be able to do what we done. But she did convince me. We quit our jobs and we came to Alabama, back home.
What was the look you gave me?
You have lost your mind, woman. We're making like what I thought was really good money, and we just left it. Bye. We're going home to build this house with no job. Either of us, no job. All we had was her mom and daddy, and the revenue that we had from the sale of the previous house that we had, which I didn't think was enough. But she's like, "Oh yeah, we can do this ourselves."
That's why we quit our job, because we were going to save all those thousands of dollars to quit our job and come home and build the house.
And that makes perfectly good sense if I had been a carpenter.
But we can Google.
And or a plumber. And or an electrician.
We Googled.
I was none of those things. But yeah, Google and YouTube and my wife got behind me, and we worked this house, and then we had some help from some a local family that we love very much. I ain't gonna tell you who it is because y'all may know them, but great people, wonderful human beings.
Yes, they are.
Um, they would come by and say, "James, what you doing?" I said, "Well, I don't know what I'm
We
doing."
don't know.
"What are you trying to do?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to get this floor down or trying to get these walls up." And he would take, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, sometimes till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and show me how to do it, how to get started. And fortunately, each time he came, it was something different. It wasn't the same thing over and over. So we was able to learn as we went. But everything inside this house, me and this little tiny lady right here, we done it. We had a contractor dry it in with like I said, the walls and doors and windows and the roof. But on the interior, plumbing and electric and interior walls, we done it, just me and her. And there's quite a few stories that we'll share with you as we move forward that were quite amazing, quite hilarious. Uh, but if you were to walk in this house, you would, if you're a professional builder, or even if you're qualified, maybe not professional, you might look around and think, well, this is not exactly right, or that's not exactly right. But it's ours, and we done it. Of course, but every one of those imperfections have a memory that go with them. There's a story to go along with them. And we'll share those stories with you moving forward. But it was just an amazing process that we went through. We managed to stay married. Uh, we did not get divorced.
We came close.
We did not even come close.
We did not come close.
Because I know, just say yes, ma'am. When we're presented with these things, look at here, this is what we're going to do. And in my mind, I'm thinking, woman, you lost your mind. That's in the back of my head. And in the front of my head, I was like, okay, honey, we'll do that. But it worked out. So that's kind of the background for the McCabin, how it came to be. Uh, but we'll do some more of these porch settings and then share the stories with you. I mean, we appreciate y'all stopping by and hope you enjoy. Uh, but we'll catch up with you in another day or two. We'll sit down and put another one of these together, bring you further along about how we got to where we are now with the McCabin. From nothing, no jobs, to living in the McCabin. A lot
It's
of
a
fun.
dream.
It is a dream.
It's a blessing.
Dream. And look at here, it's a blessing. Never give up on the dream. That was a log home company commercial. Some of y'all may remember that. Never give up on the dream. And it's a dream that we were able to make come true. And we're very fortunate, very blessed, and thankful for what we have. We just kind of like to share the process with y'all as we go. And hope y'all enjoy it. We'll come up with some more stories and share with y'all in the next couple of days.